Welcome to Warner's Wheeling About. Just me messing around in my wheelchair and my cars. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. If you've seen any of my videos, you may have seen that I did a series of videos on MFG, the fuel service company that are introducing EV Power, their branded electric charging across many of their fuel stations across the country. In my last video, MFG Part 3, I attempted to use the app and I drove to one of their stations at WARNER'S, and I was unfortunate not to be able to, use the app. I made a mistake. The app asks for the charger unit number, and I couldn't see, because I had reversed into the parking space, I couldn't see the unit or any of the numbers. Luckily my wife was with me and she jumped out and she found the charger unit number, and I couldn't input that number into the app, so I gave up. Now the mistake was easily made, because quite a few times I've been asked by charger companies to provide a charger ID number, and they're usually quite long numbers because these companies are national. They've got chargers all over the country and they use these numbers to locate where you are and which charger you're using. So I wasn't looking for a number like 06, which is apparently the correct number that I didn't understand. So now I'm aware of that. I'm going to go back today and I'm going to try the system again, see how it works, what the service is like, and how long it takes. So this is the fuel service app. Fuel type. They've got obviously multiple different types of fuel. We're going for electric charging. Okay. Where to? Elsham is the place as I know it. Fine station. Okay, so BP Barnetby is the station that I'm going to, and I think I will be there within a half an hour, so I'm going to send the notification now. Try that again. Okay, so that's obviously contacting that station. Says that it's communicating. The station has confirmed they can fill up the vehicle in the next 30 minutes. Okay, so when I get there, I'll press this green button. So I'll leave that now and get going. Okay folks, we're here at Elsham. Now I know how the system works. I'm just going to look for which charger. I think we'll go in number 1, which means, again, because of the way these are angled, it's quite a manoeuvre to get in there if you've got a reverse in. So got a car waiting for me over there. Okay, I think we're in. Now then, I'm going to activate the app. And let them know that I've arrived. Now I understand it's asking for which number, so it's going to be 0, 1 and enter. We are letting the minutes. 2 minutes. Rate your experience. Well, the station knows that you are here, and they will be here to help you in. It doesn't tell me quite yet how many minutes. It's asking me to remind the station, so remind them. So it's sending the message again. Now I've got to re-enter the station. Hello, thank you very much.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Could you please charge up CCS, please?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so nice young man come out to help. Okay, so after parking, the gentleman needs my card, so I'll pass that to him.
It's installed.
When I'm ready,
It shows there. It shows the percent. If it's finished, just I'll come. Okay.
Well, the young man seemed a little bit nervous. He did plug it in okay. I've got to be honest, I hate using all these apps. We're charging. When I asked the young man about how do I finish the charge, he said, well, the unit will know when it's finished. And I said, yes, but how do I get you to come back out? He said, I'll know and I'll come out. I don't know if that means when we get to 100% or what happens if I want to leave when I get to 80%. It's not really clear on the app. I don't really know what I've got to do next. I presume I have to re-enter to the station and then ask for assistance again. Doesn't really give instructions on that process. These charge bays seem to be quite wide. I think I'd have room to open my door. There are 8 parking bays in total. 4 of those are on the ends. If they simply removed the curbstones and the paving slabs, kept it all at ground level, then the charge units would be approachable and accessible from a wheelchair. The 4 end units would be much bigger with hatch lines. There's already a canopy and it's close to the shops. This could be a fantastic facility with just a few small alterations. Okay, so I'm on 80%, I'm ready to go. I've opened the app and I imagine I've got to go through the whole process again. I don't know. Fuel type, electric charging. Where? Find stations. This one. 01. Okay. So we're contacting the station again via the app. I've added 2% already since I started this. Okay, I imagine someone's going to be with me soon. It doesn't tell me how many minutes. So we just wait now. It looks pretty busy on the petrol forecourt, so I imagine the last thing he wants is to have to come out and deal with me. Okay, here he comes. Okay, thank you very much. We're finished now.
Yeah, it's finished, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, well, a very nice young man, and he's done the job. So let's get moving, and then I'll do my summary of good and bad. What are my conclusions about MFG's EV Power? Well, first of all, MFG is basically a petrol and diesel forecourt business, and I appreciate that they're moving over to EV, and it's a transition for them just the same as it is for all of us. It would have been much simpler if they just made everything accessible. Every charge bay is accessible, and then it's very simple, like you could see in my York City Monk's Cross Park and Ride video. It can be done. What we saw today was clearly a young man who's not very experienced in doing this, but he was very pleasant and very industrious to get the job done. So I give him, 10 out of 10. He was not the problem. A bit of a faff, to be honest with you, messing around with an app. Second time around it's easier, when you know what you're doing, obviously. I think fuel service app is very, very good, and a lot of people use it for filling up with petrol, disabled drivers especially, and it has its place. Disability is a very broad brush, and every disabled person is different with different requirements. I'm speaking obviously from my perspective as an independent wheelchair user. I don't really want to ask for help in the first place. I prefer just to get on and do as much as I can for myself. But having said that, I can see there's a lot of people out there that can't do that and that will benefit from this app. So it's definitely got its place. It's not a replacement for accessibility though. The pros are, if you can't charge your car and you've got the time to mess around with an app, plan getting to that station in advance, wait as long as it takes for the staff to come and take care of you, great. I mean, if that young man had been very busy, if he'd have gone off shift, if he was in the toilet, then obviously I would have had to wait for him. What is a bit worrying is, what do I do if I can't contact him? I've got no telephone number. They really need to give you an emergency telephone number, so if you suddenly need help, you can call a number and they can come and unplug you. So that's a definite must do for MFG. Verdict: it's not a replacement for accessibility. It is a good potential service. Just make a few adaptations to the app, make clear instructions to the staff, and just make everything simple. And I think we're on a winner. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It really helps me if you can give me a like and share, and please subscribe and ring that bell icon so you're notified each time I post a new video. See you in the next one. Bye.